Good morning, everyone. Hello. Hello,
Good
Natalie.
morning. Hey, Natalie.
Good morning.
Okay, we need to know what your sip. Do you have your coffee this morning? Have you already consumed your coffee?
I haven't. Ironically enough, I haven't just yet.
What are you
It's
gonna
kind
have when you do?
I kind of make my own brew. I make a nice iced latte with a mixture of vanilla and maple.
I
That
want
sounds
that.
so good.
I know. I want that. It's so funny. I knew I was going to be jealous talking to you. I'm having our. I know.
In a
We
Christmas
have an
cup.
espresso at the
Okay.
office. Which, Natalie, I want you to know that when we moved here, I was like, guys, would y'all like for me to get us a Keurig? And all my young people, they were like, what? They're like,
What is
we don't do
no.
Keurigs. It's an espresso, and I was like, excuse me.
Now you're in
I
the
will say it is.
yeah,
Yeah, it's not complicated.
spirit.
Yeah.
It's not
Coffee here is definitely different than coffee at home. Here, obviously, I have a La Marzocco, which is like the elite top of the line. And at home, I have a Breville. So very
Ooh,
different.
still so makes a
nice.
big difference. And you use counterculture coffee, right?
We do.
I love
Me
counterculture
too.
coffee. It's so good.
They're amazing. Just not only the coffee, the fact that they're ethically sourced, they give back to the farmers. That's something that I'm very passionate about, especially having that culinary background, and the education that they provide as well is top notch.
And they're North Carolina based, right? In Durham?
Yes, they are.
That's
So we really
awesome.
wanted to focus
Check, check,
on
check.
providing locally roasted coffee.
That's so cool.
That's really cool. I love that. Okay, wait, guys, we've gotten ahead of ourselves. If you're joining us this morning, you're probably wondering what in the world is going on. So we are joined this morning by Natalie. Natalie has this really cool new business that's called Bound and Brewed. It is in Cedar Point, and she's going to tell us about it this morning. So Natalie, I guess let's just start there. Like, tell us a little bit about what
Okay.
folks can expect when they come into Bound and Brewed, and let's talk a lot about your location because you guys, it's kind of a hidden gem that we need to unhide. We need to find it because you are going to love it. Okay, fill us in, Natalie.
Okay, so we are located in Cedar Point. We are behind the extra space storage across the street from Tractor Supply. Our hours are Monday through Friday, 7 to 4, Saturdays 10 to 4, and as of right now, we're closed on Sundays.
Nice. Yeah.
In regards to what Bound and Brewed is, it is a community focused book and coffee shop that we center on quality coffee, great books, and genuine hospitality.
And I mean, if you guys can't tell from just her very cute corner background, it is the coolest design. Hope Hinkle helped with your interior design. Is that right? With Hinkle Made?
Yeah. We
Love
sat
her.
down together. I told her, I said, don't judge me on my drawing skills. They're not anywhere near the level of where you are. But yeah, we worked together. She was amazing. Everybody on her team is awesome. So she definitely helped, inspired, and
Amazing.
create the space as well.
Well, it looks so beautiful in there. I mean, if you guys haven't seen the inside of Bound and Brewed, go to her Instagram page. We'll
Yeah.
post it in the comments. But everything, like down to your menu, everything is just so beautiful. All of the details and
What about
it's
your
just
cups? They're so
Mike,
cute.
oh
God,
yeah.
they're so cute, you guys.
And
I mean, like, go for
stay
the coffee,
tuned.
but go
We
for the
do
cup.
have, I know everybody's like, oh my gosh, your cups are so cute.
They're
We
so
love it.
cute.
And obviously, when it comes starting a business, branding is everything. And that's
Mhm.
something I really wanted to focus on.
yeah.
And we do have coming soon an updated version of our hot cups. So look
Ooh,
out
Exciting.
for those.
I just think from your space to your cups, like every detail, like you said, the branding is so I'm just a branding nerd. I love when things look pretty and the design. Oh, you've just done such a good job with it all around. So
Thank you.
everyone needs to check it out.
so Natalie, one question that folks might have is how does the book part fit in? Are you saying that that there's a bookstore component to it, that there's a book? How does that work?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we are essentially like an indie bookstore that also offers a variety of coffees as well.
So cool.
So all the books in the store are new and they're available for purchase. We have an array of genres from fantasy, cookbooks, memoirs, mystery thriller, romance, young adult, and kids as well.
So cool.
How do you choose what books are in there, Natalie?
So we pretty much go based on what's has the most buzz, what's
Yeah.
on the majority of like celebrities book clubs and just new releases, following authors, and just essentially what's popular and trending.
That's
That's
so
smart.
cool.
Yeah.
I want to go back to before Bound and Brood, to give folks
Okay.
a little insight into your story and kind of give us a brief background of you and then how you came to open the doors of Bound and Brood.
I'm gonna try and keep it as short as I can. Prior to this, I did work as a chef at Disney World for over 10 years.
So cool. I just
So
want to pause
that's
there for a
where,
minute. What? That's so cool.
yeah, it was definitely a journey in my life that I was really like in the grind, and wanted to focus on developing myself as a chef and making sure that I would, take advice and go under someone's wing in order to develop myself into like a great chef. And I did that for 10 years. I was able to work at many restaurants. A lot of them were signatures, and one actually ended up being a five diamond and one Michelin star restaurant as of last year, which is
Wow.
amazing to even think about. And then after that, we ended up moving here because my husband has his own business as well, and he's located in Moorhead. So that's essentially how we ended up here.
What does
Amazing.
your husband do, Natalie?
So he works with a lot of brands and businesses, and he does everything from a promotional standpoint. So from hats, stickers, banners, car
Cool.
vehicle wraps, trailer wraps, apparel, anything to promote your brand or business.
That's so cool.
So you guys are just the coolest entrepreneurs ever, it
Yes,
sounds
I
like.
love
I love
We're
it.
trying, definitely
Okay,
trying.
so you started at Disney World, you came to
Hmm.
Carteret County, opened up this beautiful space.
Hmm.
So let's get into a little bit more of the logistics of Bound and Brewed. So kind of the three, and correct me if I'm wrong, the three elements that I've seen from your Instagram, there's coffee, there's books, and there's some special events that you guys host as well within your beautiful space. Tell me
Yeah.
about those events.
So since we're new, we're kind of gaining how, the I would say the fine print when it comes to doing events and everything that entails with that, and always towing the line of following the rules. So within the space in itself, we were able to host two different events this month, being the fact that this month is centered on Women's History Month.
Cool.
We took it upon ourselves to focus on local women authors. And every Saturday, with the exception of this Saturday, we've had local female authors come and do book signings and promote their books as well.
That's so cool.
So we had Alexis Marigold, and then we just had Catherine Bittner, and then the 28th we will have Haley Turner.
Love
That's really
that.
cool.
That's awesome. So what do you have, and I don't know if you can share any of this, but do you have any exciting kind of gatherings or events on the horizon?
I do, but again, I'm waiting to hear back from the city in regards to permits because we want to use the outside space.
Mm.
And as soon as I get the green light from them, we definitely have an array of events that we want to throw.
Okay, so
One of them being an all-female market, where we have all different females and all different trades, and just promote, all these women in business and women entrepreneurs.
That's so cool. You got to let us know about that so we can help spread the
please.
word.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay, so do you have any other questions before we go into rapid fire?
No, I don't think so. I mean,
Okay.
I just think that this is so great. So, I mean, obviously somebody could come in there and order a coffee, buy a book, and snuggle up right there and read and enjoy their coffee,
Yeah,
right? I mean, that sounds like the
100%.
greatest thing ever.
Amazing. Amazing. So, Natalie, we have a few rapid fire questions that we selfishly want
Okay.
to ask you before we ask you our final question. Okay,
Yeah,
we're gonna bounce all over the place as
it's
we
okay.
As we do.
the first one is if you had to read the same book over and over again for the whole rest of your life, what book would it be and why?
That's a tough question. Like, so when someone asks me, like, what's your favorite thing to cook?
Uh-huh.
So I feel like books that I feel that I could reread again is Lessons in Chemistry
I love
and
that.
Kitchen Confidential by Anthony Bourdain.
Oh, that's a good
That
one.
combines
I've
your
never
love.
read that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
With Lessons in Chemistry, it's the resilience of a woman in her field and pushes forward, resonates with me despite all the odds. And with Anthony Bourdain, it's just the honesty that he has, that passion that he has for cooking, the respect for the ingredients and the culture just really stuck with me.
Wow, I love that.
Now I want to read that. Okay, I'm so glad we asked that question.
Yeah.
Great.
Okay, bouncing around. What's your favorite item on your menu? Natalie? I know it's like asking your favorite.
I yeah. So I will say our two signatures, the coquito and the maple tide. One is rooted in my culture, which is the coquito, and then the other one's inspired by where we live.
Okay, tell us what are the flavor profiles of each, or like what's in them?
So with the coquito, you have coconut cream, coconut milk, cinnamon, nutmeg, and essentially milk in itself, and we make that into a base. It's something that's commonly drank during the holidays. And you would additionally add rum to it, but obviously I can't do that. You can bring a flask.
I was gonna say, or we can take it home and add the rum.
Okay. BYOR, bring it.
Exactly. Yeah, and then Maple Tide, we have maple syrup provided by Pink House Alchemy. Those are the syrups that we use in-house. I love them because they are a clean label. They don't add anything artificial. Doesn't need to be in there. So they're organic as well. That one has maple, sea salt. We make a vanilla whip, and then espresso.
Oh my God.
Yum.
That sounds so
Yeah, that sounds
good.
amazing. I love that.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
What is one word that you hope folks will feel when they come into Bound and Brewed for a visit?
I want everybody to feel welcomed. Like they can come in, slow down, relax, and just feel like they're at home, or at least at my house. Since I'm the host,
Oh,
you know?
that's cute.
That's a good
We are walking into
Yeah.
your home.
Yeah.
It's your,
Yeah.
on that. Okay, if you could have anyone come into Bound and Brewed and enjoy a cup of coffee with you, someone famous, they can be alive or deceased, who would it be and why?
Anthony Bourdain. I'm
I
staying
figured
strong
that
with
would be
that
your
man.
answer.
Yeah, yeah. It's just the way that he expressed not only his journey in the kitchen, all the hardships that he went through, the value that he had of exploring and just even stepping outside of your hometown and taking a chance on life and appreciating the way other people live and the way other people eat and putting that on a spotlight, I just feel like resonates with me a lot,
That's awesome.
especially with my culture.
Sure.
That's
Wow.
really good.
I love it.
That's really good.
Last rapid fire.
Okay, last one is, what is your favorite thing about owning a business on the Crystal Coast?
The people and the support, honestly, it's kind of like a culture shock in a way because I moved from Orlando and Tampa where it's just very busy in the hustle and bustle. So you really don't get that personalized experience because it's like in and out, in and out.
Mhm.
So here I just love that I get to know customers. I don't like calling them customers, I like to call them guests. So I like when guests walk in and just, take the time to talk to me, get to know me, and vice versa. The pace of life here is very slower, which I enjoy because, again, that time that you get with people is a little bit more prolonged instead of just in and out. And like, I know people's children's names and what they do and how their weekend went, whether they're getting a promotion or traveling. It's just really nice.
That's something I hear from a lot of business owners here is that it's like people aren't just in and out. They come back and
Mhm.
develop these relationships with them every time they come into the shop. And I think that's a really cool thing
Yeah.
that you don't think about in a small town. I really like
Mm-mm.
I like the relationships that you form. That's great.
100%.
All right, Natalie, we have our final question for you.
Exactly right.
Would you like to hit her with it?
I'd love to. Natalie, what is saving your life right now?
Honestly, my family,
Oh.
without their unwavering support, it really takes a village to take a leap and start your own business. And I wouldn't be here without them. And simple things, obviously, like a good book, a good cup of coffee, and the perk of having the beach, like all those things kind of keep me grounded.
Well, we're certainly glad that you're here and have opened your doors for this community. So, guys, you must check out Bound and Brewed. We're going to put your website, which is beautiful. We're going to put all your social media in the comments to make sure that people follow along with you for all of the events you have coming up, your special drinks, any new books you guys have available. But we're just so pumped to spread the word about Bound and Brewed.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much.
We appreciate it.
Thanks, Natalie. Have a good weekend.
Bye.
No, thank you. You as well. Bye.
Thanks, Natalie.
I want to go there
Man,
immediately.
I know.
I love it.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
good. Okay, will you hand me that book right there?
Sure.
So as we're heading into the weekend, I just want to tell you guys, I want to be very clear. You guys, like sometimes you have books where you're like, oh my gosh, that was just like a life-changing book. That's not what this is. Okay. However, did you guys read The Last Thing He Told Me? Okay, The Last Thing He Told Me, it was a book that came out by Laura Dave. It came out a few years ago. And then there was a mini series that came out on Apple that has Jennifer Garner in it. Yeah, and she starred in it. And it's like a thriller. So both the book and the mini series I thought were really good. Well, the sequel to it just came out. And at the same time, the sequel to the miniseries is also out with Jennifer Garner, and that's on Apple. So, I mean, I feel like this is like it's like beach ready kind of, but I know, but I really, I mean, I enjoyed it. And I thought it was fun, a little bit escapey. So anyway, so I would recommend either reading this book or watching it. I haven't watched it yet, but I'm going to.
I love it.
But I have watched and read the first installation, which again is called The Last Thing He Told Me. So I would probably do that one first and then do this one, but they're all out.
I love that. I wonder if Natalie carries it at Bound and Brewed.
I know we should have asked her.
Perhaps.
We should have asked her.
Sometimes you need the not mindless, I guess, a little easy read.
It's a palate cleanser.
Palate
You know,
cleanser.
like if you read something like really heavy and really, really good, and then I've read some. I mean, I try to avoid really heavy stuff, honestly.
Yeah.
It doesn't. Yeah, but this is a light little. Sometimes you just need that. It's a little bit frothy. You know.
I think this is hilarious. You said this or you mentioned a palate cleanser. I think the thing that's saving my life is also a version of a palate cleanser.
Oh, great.
I can't even believe I'm saying this out loud. I just completed season 10 of Love is Blind.
Wait, is the implication that you watched all 9 seasons before?
No, just watched the first season during COVID. And then for some reason,
and then you skipped to 10.
For some reason, I needed a palate cleanser. I needed something that I could turn on and not think. I could get invested, but not like, I'm not a reality TV girl. I don't watch like like Bachelorette, Bachelor, Housewives. I'm not because I'm against it, but just because, I don't know. But I watched Love is Blind. I loved it.
Okay, guys, you heard it here.
Mary Cheatham's palate cleanser.
And your palate cleanser.
Love is Blind.
But did it have a satisfactory ending?
It did. One couple got married. Oh, spoiler.
Well, I mean, come on.
Yeah. But yeah, watched the reunion. It was juicy. It was good.
Okay, well, great. I'm totally here for that. Great. So guys, if you need a little bit of lightness in your life this weekend, we've got the Rex for you.
Have a good one.
Bye, guys.